to have a collection at his age, like 30 years old? Is it weird to have a collection? Like I'm talking about like a Pokemon collection at the age of 30, 40s and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it weird? I don't think it's weird because you can make money off that shit. If you find a first edition Charizard, you know how much that shit costs? You know how that shit costs? Fucking 200K, nigga. So if I find a fucking Charizard, a first edition, motherfucker, I am taking it. You leave me, adios, amigo. I don't give a fuck. I'm set for life. The fuck? You think that shit gonna hurt me? No. Bye-bye. I can find someone that fucks with me too. On some Yu-Gi-Oh shit. No one cares, dude. That is so childish. I just feel like it's childish. Damn, a nigga can't have no fucking peace. Man, they deem this, oh, why you watching sports? That's really look gay. You're watching someone getting physical. You're watching a man's sport. You're watching another man take You're playing a game. That's highly immature for you. Why are you playing it? Why you can't spend time with me? Why you make more love playing the game than you do with me? Like, shut up.
Get out the way.
Nigga can't.
I am no
peace.
longer married, and I'm divorced. When I met this woman, I told her about my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. She hated it. She didn't like it. She said that, hey, you could do something better with your life. You should go back to school. So you know what I did? Back in 2016, I sold all my equipment. I sold my YouTube channel.
Hell no.
I sold all my camera stuff. I'm like, you know what? Maybe it is time to move on. Maybe it's time for me to do something better with my life. Not knowing that at that time, what I had was very special. At that time, something that I chose to do, YouTube, I had something going on. Even though I had some drama and stuff going on before and I shut down my channel a few times, I had something that I completely gave up.
Wow.
I gave it up because someone said, hey, you know what? Maybe it is time to move on. You got to do something better with your life. There's got to be something more for your life. And I sold all my stuff.
ああ、大東建託っていう給取得率が平均よりも高いんだ。へえ。
Photos are mysterious. Everyday roads.
For a woman. And she's no longer here. And this problem persists. She told me that
She told you, you're weird. Stop doing this. Get that. Get rid of it. Stop doing this. You can't do that. Stop doing that, babe, please. It's creeping me out. It's grossing me out. Alright. Now the ride's over with. I'm just gonna leave. Nice knowing you, though. I'm glad you worked yourself out. I'm glad I helped you out with your changes. Man, I would be fucking hurt, dog. Damn, she told you to sell your stuff and you did. She still left your ass, man.
at that time,
Damn,
hey,
that sucks.
you want to meet my mother? You need a car. Because I didn't have a car at the time. I was doing YouTube. I was working from home. I didn't need to drive anywhere. Yes, YouTube is what I did for a living. It's how I paid my bills. And I was street performing also. How did I street perform? I just catch the bus 20 minutes down the street, played my horn, went home. I never needed a car. But when I met this woman, you have to go back to school. You have to exercise. You have to get your degree. You have to do something better with your life. Even though I explained to her, this is what I chose to do. A woman comes in your life and try to tell you the plan that you chose for your life is wrong. And out of love, I choose to say, you know what? Maybe she's right. And I took a chance. I took a chance. I said, you know what? I'm gonna give this up completely. Like, for good. Sold the channel to Jobber. Sold all my stuff. Tried to go back to school multiple times. There's some, I don't want to say that I can't finish school, but it certainly feels like I can't. I don't know what it is. And every time I talk to people, they just think that everything I say is just an excuse. You are a grown man. You are an adult. You can do it. It's like no one can see it from my perspective. It's like I am always wrong. When I study, what I do? I fall asleep. What do they say? Hey, you're lazy. You're procrastinating. You're choosing not to do this. And I'm like, that's got to be something wrong with me. When it comes to school, studying, and staying on task and staying focused, I just can't do it. And I try. And I go back to school. And I pay all this money. And I pay all this money. And I pay all this money. And I fail, and I fail, and I fail, and I fail. Music.
Wait. So I'm hearing that you went out your way to please someone else to go back to school, and you didn't want to go back to school. You did all like, damn. So why? I don't get it. So why was she? There's no way she had to accept who you were. Like, damn. Like, I feel like in a relationship, you gotta accept some of their flaws. You gotta accept like something about them. I'm gonna be real, dude. If you get in a relationship, they always have a weird side. There's something about your partner that will do something weird, and they might not do it right around you. But when they get comfortable, they do weird shit you will never understand, and that's what they do, and that's what they like. I promise you. Like, there's a lot of people that don't like anime. Like, I'm just being honest. They think that shit for nerds. I love that shit. I do. I like it. So what? No one's not gonna take out of me of tell me, you can't watch this. No, this is for kids. I don't give a fuck. Well, thank you for telling me. It ain't bothering me. What the fuck? What did that got to do with me? What did I got? Wait, no. What did I got to do with you? It makes me happy. Motherfucker, what do you do in your off time? I like to do nails. Just nothing. I just heard jibs. Jibber jabber. That's what I heard. Damn.
Has always been there for me, and I've always been great at it. People say that, hey, they try to test me. They say, hey, you know music, right? You know this person? No. You know this person? No. You know this person? No. Well, how are you a musician? I also get people say to me, hey, what key is this in? I say, I don't know. Like, they say, well, how are you a musician?
Wait. And I just realized, too, how'd you get divorced and she told you to sell all that shit away? I don't get it. Maybe you say that later on.
How do you play so well? I am not the type of person who is book smart or knowledgeable. I don't know things, but I know how to do things. I know how to do things physically in a creative way. I'm not a type of person who retains things and hold on to things, who can read a book and then take a test, pass it, and go on. That's not me. I am a creative-minded person. Anything that involves creativity, I can do, at least to some degree, where people are like, wow, you do it so well. You ever thought about going to school? No, I tried. It doesn't work. This is all tying together. I met the parents. They asked me, hey, what do you do for a living? I had to tell them I am a musician. I couldn't tell them I was a street musician. I am a musician. Then they said, hey, you have a degree? I said, I don't have a degree. My ex-wife parents did not speak to me for 2 years and told her not to marry me because I don't have a degree.
I think maybe I can understand that from that might be a cultural thing. Maybe her parents' cultural background is from somewhere else, or just the customs of her lifestyle, and that's something I can't really. I hope y'all not backlashing her, because I could see that why she wanted a degree. Maybe she have a degree too. She probably wants someone in that term, but at the same time, you chose someone that didn't have those things, and they didn't want to do those things, and you forced them to do those things, and he got nothing out of it. Why do you went out your way to the point you marry that person, and you know that's something, the qualities they lacked on of your standards they don't meet, and you end up marrying them, and they still didn't meet those, and then you end up getting divorced. Then you fucked over someone's life because you haven't got your shit together. Come on now. Something ain't adding up. I'm gonna be honest with you. And fuck the parents. Them niggas gonna die off in a couple years. Who cares? I said it. I don't care. What are they gonna do? Their life is already done. They already have kids and about to have grandkids. It doesn't matter. They are done. They're like, their prime is over with. Them niggas gonna die off in 20 years. We don't care about them. Well, we do care about our parents. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying their opinion wise. Time has changed. You think things is gonna be the same 20 years from now? No. 30 years from now? No. You might make some money when you're sleeping. Hell, there's people that making money when they sleeping. Extreme. They making money while sleeping, bro, and people are watching. That's crazy. If you did that shit, that wouldn't even be a thing 20 years ago. So that's what I'm saying. Just like people just cultured and they're not even tapped into so many money you can make. That's what he's saying. In a career standpoint, content creators, you can make money of doing crazy, like just some basic shit, and people will react to it. Versus 20, 30 years ago, that was not the case. College and a job, and that's it. And I get it. And I feel like, you gotta pick, and I feel like you gotta pick between the sides, And I think it didn't really even matter if he was a 9 to 5. They probably would have clowned him or looked down upon him, anyways. And I don't fuck with people sit there and when they're on top, talk down on people that's 9 to 5. 9 to 5, you supposed to have 9. That's part of life. Money goes around. That's all I'm saying.
What sense does that make? So I give up this YouTube thing. I give up my entrepreneurial thing. I try to do something that's not innately a part of my strengths at all, because I'm thinking I'm in love to do something for somebody, to prove something. And this continues on through the marriage. She says, hey, you need to find a hobby. I'm like, oh, let me play Yu-Gi-Oh again. So, last December, last year, I start my channel up again. I buy my channel back from Java. Like, oh, she gave me the okay to go into a hobby. You know what she said? You're spending too much time playing those cards. It's either the cards or me. She literally said that. I'm like, you just said I need a hobby, I get into a hobby, and now you said I'm doing it too much. What is it? What do I do? She says, why are you into those cards so much? I said, hey, I need to make a video about something. And I haven't played this card game for 2 years, on and off. How can I make a video for my subscribers about something I have no knowledge of? And I try to explain it to her, but she don't get it. She thinks it's just cards you pick up and you just play, like Uno. It's not that way. Every 3 months, a new set come out, new stuff come out. I can't make a video about something if I don't know what it's about. I can't start my channel back up and just start making videos. I have to be in it. I have to learn about it and learn what's going on. She hated those cards. She literally cried because of those cards. And people say, hey, priorities, man. It's your wife, or, you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, you can make some balances. You can make some changes. Fuck out of here, man. You can make some changes. You can make some changes, dog. Hold on real quick. Alright, my bad. Alright.
But then I'll be back at that point where I'm giving up things that I like, things that's a part of my life for someone else to feel happy. And I feel miserable in the process. I'm sitting there watching all these YouTubers come out and make videos and do all this stuff. They're traveling. I'm like, that's what I used to do. I love that. I miss that. Why can't she come along with my journey instead of scrutinizing me? And then that's money gone from me.
All she could have done, just like, well, I don't really like this shit, but damn, each his own. Like, if you like that, cool. And damn, this motherfucker got hobbies too. She's just like fucking surveillance on your ass. Like, oh my, I ain't doing it. Like, I don't know if he's getting addicted to. There's a certain way you can be. Like, for instance, if I have a PC and I like gaming and shit like that, I got a vinyl and I like a lot of shit. I like to buy vinyls. Like I like to, buy a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I like games. I bought me a PSP. I bought me a lot of like game consoles this year. I'll say that. But damn, if someone told me to slow down, like, like, and I'm realizing like and they tell me some key points. Like, hey, like you can slow down, but I don't have no mind. Just slow down. I don't support it, but just find some balance. It's not like to the point like she's telling you to get rid of it. She's saying just find a balance, make priority for me, and you can do whatever you want in the free time when I'm not around. That's what it is. So I don't know. I need to know her side of the story too. So
Not about the money, but that was money gone from me. Then street performing. I said to her, hey, I don't want to move away from Baltimore. You might be thinking, why? That's where my home base is. My gigs, my performances, everything. Keep in mind, I didn't have a job. Like, when I say I don't have a job, like a real job. A real job is, going in 9 to 5. I didn't have a real job for over 10 years. It was YouTube and playing my horn. That's how I paid all my bills.
damn.
So when we got married and we moved out to Baltimore to somewhere else that I didn't want to be, she said, hey, how come you're not paying the bills? And I was like, what? I have a job. I have a 9 to 5 job. I don't make enough from this 9 to 5 job to pay all these bills. Before then, I could street performing in YouTube. I made enough money off of that to pay the bills. Now I'm working 9 to 5 all day long, and that's not a complaint because there are people who do that. But I had something that most people wish they had. Most people wish they can go out, make some money, pay their bills, and have all day off.
Yeah.
That was a gift. That was something. That was something that I had. Now, you can take this video as me complaining, crying, I messed up. It is all of that. It is true. I am complaining. I am hurt. I made some mistakes. I did some dumb things. And you're right. It is my fault. I chose to sell my channel. I chose to give up this thing, not realizing, say, you know what? This is my YouTube channel. This is my life. You can't come into my life and dictate to me and tell me what's better for me because you don't see it from my perspective. And then get mad at me when I lose all of those things. That I can't do, and I can't do what you think I should do. I've never been that way. It's like you're trying to tell me to walk or run a lap or a race with no legs. You're trying to tell me to do something that I innately just cannot do. And when I say I can't do that, it's just an excuse. So I'm moving out. In 2 weeks, I'll be moving out. I'll have my own place again. I'm starting my life over. And you guys know I couldn't make videos when in the house. The only time I can make YouTube videos is when she's gone. And you might be thinking, well, why is that? She would come in here from my room and say, hey, you're too loud. Hey, I'm trying to read. I'm like, wait, what? I gotta talk. I gotta make a video. I'm disturbing her. And yes, I'm venting and I'm ranting. If you stayed this long, thank you. If you didn't, it's okay. But I needed to get this off my chest because it was brewing. I am deeply hurt. And I hurt my...
There's no way he was too loud. I mean, you could find options. Like, if someone doing a video, you didn't have like those ear tone cancellations, noise cancellation. Come on, man. We have electronics, man. Use your fucking brain caps, man. You could have found a solution. It couldn't be that damn loud. You could have went to the other side of the room, do your thing, or went outside in the patio, read your book. You can go somewhere else, or you can go to like the coffee, Starbucks, read your book, something. I don't know. Damn, so y'all can find peace, but damn, it's always me.
myself. I don't blame her at all. Everything that I've chosen to do is because I wanted to do it.
Okay.
I wanted to make someone happy.
Can't do that,
I
man.
I thought I can be that person for someone else, and I thought I can do it. I thought I can get away from YouTube and Yu-Gi-Oh! And street performing. I thought I can
You
go
gotta
back
be
to
happy
school
for
and
both of
pass
y'all,
and
man.
get a real job and make some good money
Yeah.
to pay all my bills. I thought I could be that man who could do those things. But the truth is, I have special gifts and talents that other people wish they had to be able to pay and make money and do things in ways people wish they could. It's ironic, isn't it? It's ironic that I wish that I can go to school and work a 9-to-5 job all day long and pay all my bills. It's ironic that I want to do what people hate to do. They hate to go in and live a mundane life. They hate that. And they want to have their own business. They want to make their own money. They want to have their free time. I had that. Literally, I would work 3 hours a day, and have enough at the end of the month to pay all my bills and do whatever I need and travel. But that wasn't good enough for the person I was with.
Damn.
It wasn't secured enough.
Wow.
What if you didn't make enough was the question. What about medical bills? What about this? What about that? What about retirement? What about all the stuff? I truly want to do YouTube full time. Not for a living. Yes, money comes along with it. And yes, my channel is dead. But I'll do it as a hobby because I like doing it and I can't give it up. I've made a video about not giving up before. I said I would never give up. I just can't. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I enjoy being with my friends and doing those things. Even at this age, even 15 years later. I'm done. Thanks for watching. You can leave a comment. Tell me. I will. I'm stuttering. If you guys did not know, I have a speech impediment. Some of you guys say, hey, why you stutter? Why you sound like Bill Cosby? I have a speech impediment. I never told you guys that. Just realized that. Wow. All right. I'm gone.
Hey, man. W-mans, man.